Hello everybody, it's the TechTipsta here, and it's finally time to talk about games. Setting up the Pi is a lot of fun, but I finally got some friends over to play some of the classics, and there was nothing better than that. This got me wondering, what are my favourite multiplayer games? So I put together this list to share with you. That's not all though, I also want to know yours. So while you're watching, think of your top 5 games to play with friends, and leave them in the comments for me and all us Pi lovers to track down. So having said that, I present to you my top 5 multiplayer games for the Raspberry Pi. Coming in at number 5 is the Bomberman series. There are so many variations of this game, but I still love the originals from the Super Nintendo. They are the least complicated and the best to bring out when you have some newbies playing with you. Since we have the Pi, you may as well get them all though, and I do recommend tracking down Bomberman Party for PSX, which is a great compilation game and covers Bomberman from old and new. Neo Bomberman is also a good one, so make sure you have that, and if there's any others I've missed, let me know in the comments. At number 4 is my favourite WTF button masher, Bashi 1 and 2 for the PS1. This game is completely nuts and that's why I love it. Makes absolutely no sense and it's always good for laughs. Prepare to have blisters if you do track this down, because as the name suggests, a lot of minigames are about bashing and mashing the controller as fast as you can. Some do require skill though, so don't discount it just yet. This game's probably not as common as some of the other party games you play, so if you're feeling up for some randomness, track this down and add it to your Pi right now. Number 3 for me is the Super Nintendo classic Turtles in Time. If you can get 4 people together, prepare for a nostalgia blast as you move through so many great settings from the Ninja Turtle franchise of the old days. Every level brings some new and amazing art that leaves you wanting to know what's next. This game for me has so many memories and that's why it's in my top 5, but it still holds up today with tight controls and great gameplay with some friends. At number 2 we have the Metal Slug series, with the pick of the bunch being Metal Slug 3. This was the one that brought so many awesome vehicles to the game, including elephants and slugs. Be prepared though, because this game is hard. If I ever had to play this in the arcade, I'd either be a very poor man, or would have never experienced past the first level. The branching path system introduced in this game is also great, making you want to go back and replay the game to see what excitement the other paths would bring. Overall, this is an excellent side-scrolling shooter and something that should be in everyone's collection. And that leaves us at the number 1 position, and I just couldn't go past Mario Kart 64. Whenever I bring this game out, everyone wants to play, and no other game manages to bring out the yelling and screaming that this game does for its cheeky item reward system for those coming last. With so many awesome and memorable tracks, I always find myself coming back to this game with or without friends. Unfortunately on the Pi 2, we only have enough power for 2-person multiplayer, but that doesn't stop it being one of my favourite multiplayer games on the system. So that's it guys, making a top 5 was hard, but I'm happy with what I came up with. Fortunately we're not limited to 5 games on our Pi, so we can have all the goodness we like. Now it's your turn, leave me a comment letting me know your top 5, and let's get an awesome list of games together for us to all add to our Pi. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.